go off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. Don't need bags or a pass. Say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. Time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't feel a shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstars. No one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this song. Let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, see. 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 Odyssey, Odyssey. Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to you. Take a turn off the path. Find a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Take it in stride as you move side to side. They're just different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. Come on and jump up in the air. Jump without a care. Jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there. And if you find you're short on joy, don't break it, don't forget that you're still a one-up boy. So go on, straighten up your cap. Let your toes begin to tap. This rhythm is a power shoe. Don't forget you're the superstar. No
Hey, what's good, y'all? Lynx here. We're gonna get into a little bit of the Diddy stuff that's been going on in Final Fantasy 16, okay? Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, retweet, donate, check in, all that good stuff down there. We're also doing September, so don't forget to subscribe. You get a 25% off on a tier 1 subscription. I think, what, 50% off? I forget, it's percentages off on the tier thing. I'm bad at advertising stuff. I need to get better at it, but you get the subscription for a low price and we still get the same amount that we get. So do that if you like, or send bits or donos. All that stuff is down there. Like I said, give what you can, do what you like. It's up to you. But yeah, so Diddy got arrested last night. In fact, hold on, this ain't the right music for it. Can't have no upbeat music like this. Hold on. I got the music for the occasion. Let me pull it up real quick. Here we go. All right, now we gotta get serious. We gotta get serious about this, okay? So this dude right here, Sean Diddy Combs, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, PD, Love, whatever you want to call him, he got arrested on sex trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution related charges. It was all laid out in this 14-page lawsuit that came out. I went through the whole thing. To quickly summarize, I thought it was gonna be like a lot of new details. It wasn't that many details that I thought it was. Cassie basically exposed a lot of this stuff already. So we already knew this stuff. The only thing that was different was when they raided his house back in March, I think it was. Or no, it wasn't March. Was it? Well, earlier this year when they raided his house, they found like 3 assault rifles. They found a bunch of different drugs, and they found 1,000 different kinds of baby oil and lubricants that he was using for what he calls his freak offs. Okay, and when he gets a bunch of women over there that like sex traffic from various places or whatever, and they just have like these wild sex parties. There's a fly in here and I can't get it. I can't get the fly. I need my swatter. Where's my swatter? If I see the fly again, I'm gonna have to get the swatter. But anyway, like they have like all these crazy sex orgies and all this other stuff, and basically he's trying to and he used to get a bunch of drugs to keep him alert. So because these freak offs, as they call it, would go on for hours, sometimes even days. So he would give him all sorts of like cocaine and all these other drugs to keep him up, and also IV drips. He had IV drips for him as well, so that way they can get by on a lot of the stuff. It was just really wild, and it's just a lot of this going on, like a lot of forced coercion with different relationships that he's in. Cassie's the one we know about, but we'll probably hear more from like Young Miami and that Asian girl that he was with at around the time as well. They said he allegedly had like over 50 calls to Dawn Lewis, who is now suing him for a lot of this stuff that was going on. So yeah, it's looking really, really, really bad for Diddy. And if he's guilty of a lot of the stuff here that they said, then I hope they throw the book at him. But yeah, it's a lot. And I don't know what else to cover. Like, I know like everybody's making fun of the baby oil stuff. There's this guy named in a different lawsuit paper I seen with his name Lil Rod. They go by Lil Rod, and like they trying to say like he was the front man that was like supplying a lot of he was like the connect for all the sex trafficking stuff for Diddy. And then also one of the clients as well was Stevie J. A lot of you may know Stevie J if you're into reality TV. He used to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. He wrote a lot of the he produced a lot of the big songs in the 90s, especially for Mariah Carey. So a lot of those popular songs you liked from Mariah Carey in the 90s was most likely produced by him. He also produced a lot of songs for Faith Evans, Biggie Smalls, etc. So him and Diddy had super close ties. In fact, they were seen together walking on the beach of Miami just like 2-3 weeks ago. Okay, it's a lot going on here. guys need to follow up. You need to stay up to date. So this is one of the videos
here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
Look at this.
Less than 10 minutes ago. We got here
They're
even
getting them
before
out
the
of
crime
here.
scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the
Bad Boy
home
had a
in
Films?
particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed, and they've been very tactful, would probably be the best word to use, as they made entry into this home this afternoon.
This shit
we
is
actually
intense.
watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now, they did take a couple of people into custody. We witnessed that. Now, are they under arrest? Are they just being asked about what they know? That I can't answer, but I can tell you there's 3 people right there that were taken into custody, were inside that home at the time of the raid.
We did see a bunch of investigators going in, making the raid in there and clearing that as well. So they're going to do a thorough search as they conduct this raid. And so far, Stu, from what I understand and from Haley on the ground there, they have not seen, and we have not seen from our vantage point,
They're just like Call of Duty
sign
players.
of Sean Combs, the 54-year-old who is believed to be the property owner of this.
That's crazy. What else we got? This was Diddy hours before they caught him out and about taking pictures with fans. This is just like several hours before all this. And then we seen the raid. And then here's what the press conference. I haven't watched the press conference of this at all yet. So I'm curious to see what they say.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Damian Williams, and I'm the U.S. Attorney here in the.
If you can't hear this, I'll turn off the background music,
Today I'm
but
announcing the unsealing
otherwise I'm
of
keeping
a
it on.
3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking,
Oh,
interstate transportation.
music came on
prostitution.
at the right time there.
The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct.
Sheesh.
As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines.
Wait,
Combs
hold on.
allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called.
Hold on, let me turn this
freak-offs,
down.
and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs
There
sometimes
we go.
lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs,
Damn.
and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal.
Sheesh.
In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims. And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance.
Damn.
Because of all of this,
and a lot of that,
the victims did not
hold on, really fast. A lot of that was, again, by Cassie's admittance. Like, we seen that stuff with Cassie where even Young Jock talked about it on Vlad, where she shaved her head. And by shaving her, like, we thought that was just a new style that she decided to come up with. But in reality, that was Diddy who told her to shave her head. And then she went and shaved her head because Diddy demanded it or whatever. And like Jock even said, like, you ain't got to do that. Like, if you don't want to. And she went and did it anyway. She's like, anything for Puff. And she went and shaved her head or whatever. And like, she came out with the new style and everybody liked it and all this other stuff. But there was also times where it's like, we ain't see her for a while when she went into hiding and all that other stuff because he had hit her and he like put her at a resort or whatever so she can recover from her wounds and all that stuff before being back out in the public and all that. She said all this in her thing like last year when in her lawsuit that came out in December. So we know there's at least one woman that he did this to, and there was video footage of him assaulting Cassie in a hotel room or in a hotel lobby or hallway or whatever. And all that has come out within, I think that came out just like 2-3 months ago. So it's all looking really bad for him right now.
Refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse. The indictment also alleges other acts of violence undertaken by Combs and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse, kidnapping, and arson. The indictment alleges that on more than one occasion, Combs carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses. Now, Combs did not do this all on his own. As I mentioned, Combs has been charged with RICO conspiracy. He used his business and employees of that business and other close associates to get his way. Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff. The indictment alleges that those individuals facilitated the freak-offs. They booked the hotel rooms and stocked them with the supplies, including drugs, baby oil, personal lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. When the hotel rooms got damaged, they helped clean it up. They arranged for victims and commercial sex workers to travel for the freak-offs, and they delivered large quantities of cash to Combs to pay for the commercial sex.
He's basically reading all 14 pages right now.
The indictment also alleges that they helped Combs cover up his crimes. During the March 2016 incident at the LA hotel that I mentioned earlier, a member of the hotel security staff intervened.
Oh, and let me get this out too. I don't know if he's gonna get to this point or not, because this is also in the thing too. I probably let him cook, but I'm gonna say it just anyway to kill the lead. When people say the feds have a 99% success rate or something like that when they go after people like this, it's because they've been doing like long, extensive research. Like, they've been following Diddy way before anybody even knew who he was, probably before Diddy even knew. According to the documents that I read in that lawsuit or whatever, like, they've been following Diddy since at the earliest, according to the documents, 2008. They've been on that ass since 2008. So I need people to understand, like when they say the feds only, especially on a RICO, because he also got a RICO as well. They got Diddy on a RICO. They go long term. Like, if anybody following the Young Thug trial right now or whatever, everybody just thinking like, oh, Trap Lord Ross put out a video and like that's how the feds are watching all this stuff. No, the feds, if Trap Lord Ross already had all this information, I mean the feds had it way before him. They've been following Young Thug since 2013. Okay, so the feds are very extensive on it. They're watching you even when you don't believe they are. So you won't know how long they've been following you until they come and get your ass, and then they put out the statement and all this stuff, and then you see. So you could have had people in your circle that was already setting you up, that was working for the feds or are the feds and all that other stuff.
And Combs attempted,
no matter how smart you think you are, the feds are smarter.
to make sure that what happened was kept quiet. And as the indictment alleges, in late 2023, after public allegations were made about Combs' crimes, he and others pressured witnesses and victims.
Yeah, I am.
to stay silent.
Is it drowning out? If it's drowning out, then I'll turn it off. I tried to turn the volume down, but that doesn't seem to work.
And as alleged, Combs used others to help conceal his abuse by monitoring and preventing victims from leaving a location.
All right, hold on.
In order to hide their injuries, or by locating and contacting a victim who had attempted to flee.
I'm try it one more time.
As part of this investigation, in March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic device.
How about that? I turned it down way low. If it's still interfering, I'll just turn it off altogether.
They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles.
Also, hello, Felicia. How are you?
Here are some of the items
Hope all is well.
recovered during the searches.
Oh, I didn't see this.
As you can see here, this is a drum magazine, large capacity, and it contains, I believe, 59 rounds. I mentioned as well, we recovered 3 AR-15s. This is a close-up shot of one of the AR-15s, and you can see right here, the serial number has been thoroughly defaced.
Damn.
Another picture of more ammunition and parts of 2 AR-15s right there. Now, I want to be clear about 2 things. First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York. Second, we are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly. Anyone with information can call 1-877-4-HSI-TIP. I want to express my deep appreciation for the victims and witnesses who have used their voices and helped bring this criminal conduct to light. We would not be here without them. I also want to thank the dedicated case agents on the HSI Trafficking in Person Squad in New York. They have been with us since day one and have worked tirelessly on this investigation. They will continue to be invaluable partners to us. I also want to thank the incredible agents and analysts from SCNY who have also provided tremendous assistance on this case. I'm deeply grateful for—
Turn the music off? Okay.
And finally, I want to thank the outstanding career prosecutors from SCNY who are handling this case. Meredith Foster, Emily Johnson, Chrissy Slavic, Madison Smeisler, and Mitzi Steiner, and their supervisors, Jamie Backleeper and Jacqueline Kelly. They are members of the Civil Rights Unit in our criminal division. We created the Civil Rights Unit when I became U.S. Attorney. I am deeply proud of their work on this and so many other cases. I'll now take some questions.
Aaron Katursky, ABC.
Thanks, Nick. Damian, thanks. The indictment describes aggressive, open, violent, hedonistic abuse that you say was recurrent and widely known. Why did it take law enforcement so long to intervene? How many women were victimized by Sean Combs, and how many others were involved?
Look, our investigation is ongoing. We are committed to bringing justice to everyone who's been victimized by the defendant. I can't tell you why it took so long. I think the better focus is on the fact that we are here today. And we are committed to making sure that justice is done. Next question.
Thank you. Julia Ainsley,
I don't like
ABC.
that answer, but whatever.
Thank you for doing this. You said we are not done and that Combs did not do this alone. Do you foresee that there could be other charges related to this case?
I'm not taking anything off the table.
Janet Fisher, Newsday.
What's the difference between the sex trafficking and promoting travel for the purpose of prostitution?
Well, there are different crimes with different elements. I don't think we should get into the nitty-gritty of the legal discussion right now, but the sex trafficking, we believe, they're all serious offenses, but the sex trafficking conduct carries some significant penalties, and we are gratified that we were able to bring that charge.
Is one more coercive than the other?
I'm not going to be able to get into that, but you can look it up, and yes, sex trafficking, especially when it involves coercion or force, is a very serious crime, and it carries significant penalties.
Good afternoon, Darla Miles, ABC7 New York. Thank you for this press conference and for the details. 2 questions. In context of this indictment and the information that was presented to the grand jury, are you able to clarify the number of victims? It's mentioned plural in the indictment, but can you specify the number of victims just for this particular indictment? And secondly, can you provide details about the alleged arson?
Unfortunately, I'm not able to provide either. The number of victims, you are correct. We are intentional in saying multiple. The details of the arson incident are limited to what we have in the indictment and also the detention letter that we filed, which contains more details than the indictment does at various points, but we don't have anything more beyond that.
Isn't the arson thing the one with Kid Cudi? That's what I'm guessing, because that was in the Cassie lawsuit, and where she said that Diddy got jealous that Cassie was spending time with Kid Cudi, so he went and burned Kid Cudi's car, blew it up, and Kid Cudi came out on Twitter or some platform or whatever and confirmed that actually did happen. So he don't want the other side to know how many informants they had, probably. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I understand, he's saying it's intentional. So that's why when they're waiting to the trial, when the trial happens, everything going to get put out. So everybody here going to get the answers that they saying, but they can only give you why we're going after Diddy now but they can't put out everything into the actual trial. Plus, like you said, it's they don't want to give Diddy a chance to properly defend himself against this, and he can know who told what and all this other stuff. So they have to stay 10 steps ahead of Diddy when it comes to this, which they already are. But you don't want to do all of this work and you're this close to the finish line, and then you give up a piece of information that can flip everything, and now Diddy gets off scot-free.
Next question.
Lynn Tran, CNN.
Are any of his accomplices or associates under investigation? And additionally, could he face any more charges?
So the investigation is ongoing. That means both as to him and to anyone else who we believe committed the crime with him. Next question.
Yeah, they're going to probably add more people or more charges.
Leah Papa.
Hi, good morning from 1010 Wins. Any indication that some of the women or victims here were imprisoned in his residences, and did he have locations where he kept them, and were not allowed to leave? And also, he's indicted here, although there were searches and raids in LA, Miami. Why in New York?
Well, I'm biased. I'm the U.S. Attorney in the Southern District of New York. I think that we have an outstanding track record of bringing some of the most impactful, sprawling, complex, difficult sex trafficking, human trafficking, labor trafficking, you name it. The Southern District of New York can do it, and so we're very proud of that. And so the scope and complexity of this investigation isn't something that we ran from. It's something that we embrace, and we will continue to do that. As to your question about whether he imprisoned anyone, all I can say is that, I mentioned this March 2016 incident where something was caught on video where a victim was attempting to flee, and there was violence that was associated with it.
That could be the Cassie one again. So, but I read elsewhere too that there's other pieces of video that are out there that the feds got, and then they'll probably be releasing it, and I don't know in the coming months, or they're waiting till the trial, or what. But
that was at a hotel.
Matthew Lee, Inner City Press.
Thanks a lot. Does your office intend to seek remand, or are you reaching a bail package? And if you're willing, how would you contrast this with the R. Kelly case in EDNY in terms of the elements? Thanks.
So we will be seeking detention. We have filed a letter laying out our reasoning for seeking pretrial detention. I'm not going to be able to expand beyond what's in the letter, but it contains all of the reasoning, and it contains the law as well. There is a presumption of detention in a case like this, and we think that's warranted.
John Anise, New York Daily News.
Thank you. I was hoping to get some more detail about the searches of his residence, the guns, the cases of lubricant, and the videos. Where were they found amongst his residence? Were they all scattered around the houses in one place? I kind of wanted to just get a better picture of.
I'd be shocked if he answered that question. I don't think he will, because he already said that what he read is what he can give, so he can't give anything beyond that scope. But I'd be curious to know that question too. Like, did he have because it's like that Chris Rock joke where it's like, dude, like when a dude can have like a bat cave compartment where it's like you press a button and something will open up and that's where he stashes porn. But like, that's never where the woman finds it. She always finds it in and I'm going to age myself, but she always finds it in the like DVD player or something like that. So, I don't know if that was the case. Like, if, cause Diddy, cause he could be bold enough to just leave it anywhere, just laying around. Or did he I mean, for example, where'd they find the guns? Y'all found the guns. So was they in the same place as the tapes? So I don't know. Where did he keep all the baby oil? Well, no, he said it was a hotel. So they kept all that in the hotel that they were at, was just fully stocked with baby oil and lubricant.
How that stuff was found.
Well, look, I think that some of the details that you're seeking are in the detention letter. So, for instance, some of the AR-15s, 2 of the 3 DeFace AR-15s were found in his bedroom closet in Miami, broken down into parts, along with magazines, with ammunition loaded in them. So, some of that detail is in the detention letter. Beyond that, I'm not going to be able to get into where other items were stored.
Ben Kochman, Post.
Hey, thanks for doing this. Your office was the office that had been prosecuting Jeffrey Epstein before he died in custody. I have not read your detention memo yet. It's the first thing I'm going to do after this ends. But does the memo address, or is your office concerned with Combs's safety in custody, given what happened with Epstein?
Did he didn't kill himself? I don't think that will happen here. He's going to probably answer. I don't know what answer he's going to give, but I don't think that's the case here. But that's a funny ass question. Did he didn't kill himself? Just that saying alone is funny as hell. But I don't think it's going to be an Epstein-esque situation here. But stranger things have happened.
So we are concerned with anyone's safety whenever they are.
Honestly, I think this would have already happened to Diddy already. If somebody was that afraid of getting shit leaked out and all that stuff, it wouldn't take it to the feds, get them in their custody, and then they do whatever. They would have already off Diddy at this point. It's not like he don't have enemies. So that's why I don't think like that's going to be the case here.
Detained prior to trial. It's part of our obligations to keep people safe as well. It's part of the criminal justice system. So, but I do not draw any sort of connection between Jeffrey Epstein's suicide and what may or may not happen to any other defendant while they are detained pre-trial. And of course, the decision whether to detain the defendant will be up to a judge. Our position is that pretrial detention is warranted under the law and based on the facts of this case, and I'll leave it at that.
Are some of the prosecutors on this case some of the same prosecutors that had been handling that or that worked on the Maxwell case?
Oh, shit.
I'm not going to get into the staffing. I will
That
say
was a good
this
question.
team, this group of AUSAs, this incredible group has been working on this case around the clock, and they've had their hands full. Next question.
Gus Rosendale.
He was
NBC.
stuttering on that one.
Good morning, sir. Combs' attorney said that his client has been cooperative with investigators. He said that this morning. I was wondering if you would have a reaction to that.
Let me just say this. I think that generally with increasing frequency, the word cooperative or cooperating has taken on tremendous elasticity, and it no longer really bears any relation to what the word means when we use it in a very specific context. So responding to lawful process and the like does not qualify as cooperation when we use that term here.
Mike Sisak, AP.
Thanks. To that end, was there any discussion of Mr. Combs surrendering? I understand he was taken into custody at a hotel in Manhattan last night, and maybe that wasn't the plan. Can you elaborate on how that came about and why that was?
That's a good question.
I'm not going to be able to get into any sort of operational details as to how he was taken into custody and when. He is in custody right now. He will be appearing in court later today.
Was there any discussion of him surrendering, given they claim he's cooperating?
I'm not going to be able to get into law enforcement tactics or operations.
Well, his lawyer already said that he was cooperating and all that stuff, but they probably, like I said, they probably got tipped off he was trying to flee. So they was like, let's get him before you do it.
Well, I can't get into the charging decision. It is very meaningful to us that weapons were possessed, as we allege in the indictment. Part of the reason why this conduct was so pervasive and harmful was because victims and others didn't necessarily feel comfortable denying him his wishes, as we allege, because of the presence of firearms. I should leave it there.
Thanks. Last question, Jacob Shamison.
Jacob Shamsian, Business Insider.
Oh, that's it? They didn't get the last question? All right, well, it is what it is. Why is her loss trending? Is that Drake's thing? I'm not clicking that. I'm afraid to click things outside of my bookmarks while I'm on Twitter. So, because something pop up and then it's like, oh boy, like I ain't going to get in trouble with that. So with that being said, all right, we're moving on. We're doing Final Fantasy 16 now. So, and like I said, I feel like this is just the tip of the iceberg. It's going to get worse for Diddy way before it gets better. So for him, buddy. I'm glad he shut down about the civilians' term of cooperating and the legal term of it. Yeah, I don't know. Like these are just really dumbass questions they ask, because a lot of people don't understand how the legal system works, and they're just going off of like, what does Twitter want to know? And just ask that shit, which Twitter has a bunch of dumb fucks. So it's like he gave you the statement that's already in the lawsuit, the 14-page thing. He can't talk about the scope of that. Whatever y'all trying to insinuate, it ain't that, and you don't have any evidence of that, and he's not going to give you anything that could allude to any evidence of that. So, got a piece of hair in my mouth. And then, it was like, yeah, you want to know more? Wait and see. You can hear Diddy's lawyer, and his lawyers are going to say whatever, but we ain't going to really know anything until the trial. So I did like the Epstein-esque question, though. That made me laugh. I personally don't get into the whole conspiracy of whether or not Epstein took his own life and all those stuff, or whether he did or didn't. I just think that conspiracy theory is funny. That's all. I don't really have any deep insight on whether he did or not. I really don't care. I barely know who the guy was. I just know he had a sex island that had a lot of celebrities on it, and they were diddling kids. That's all I know. But it's a shame I even know that much. All right. We're getting into final. Wait, is it on? There we go. Look, I got to work today. Oh, hold on. There's some minor popping, but we already know about the popping. The popping ain't new. The popping can be fixed. Bam. Yeah. All right. Aw. Hello, Kick. What's good? Thank you for stopping by. We just finished up on the Diddy stuff. About to do some Final Fantasy 16. I caught Monday Night Raw last night. Things are brewing. Things are kicking. I need to see more Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed matches for sure. I don't know what they're doing with Kofi and Xavier. If it was up to me, I turn Kofi heel if I'm going to go that route. Let me see. What else happened on Raw? Judgment Day was whooping the Twisted Twins asses again. Jay Uso got speared into oblivion. Oh, I ain't even watch. I really need to start watching NXT. Because NXT is just hitting different over there. Especially since like when they go to CW and all that stuff, I really need to start watching.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Hey, you're absolutely right. Braun did have to stand there. I mean,
To the south, past the camp.
not Braun. Jey Uso had to stand there, and then but I will say Braun made up for it because that spear looked really, really good. It didn't even look like it was a spear, but like the way he got it, he pounced on that ass. He pounced on him. He caught all of that spear. They're teasing Sami Zayn and Gunther. Doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. They're trying to push that back. I'm okay with that. We got a lot going on right now. And then, what else? I think that's it. Oh, what the hell? Why the land look like that? You seen the rainbow? This game glitching out. What was it? Oh, what's her name? Io and Bianca. That's what I wanted to say. They had a banger of a match. It wasn't as good as the one in Puerto Rico, but it was still pretty good.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business. You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders, but at least we know we're on the right track.
I thought I had more to do there. I seen people posting a photo of WWE Raw not being sold out. And I don't want to be the person to like make excuses for WWE. So it's like you guys just didn't have a sellout. There's a lot of empty seats that night. So AEW fans get to make fun of WWE for once. Problem is that it only happened with WWE once in a blue moon versus AEW where it's damn near every show. Oh, he got bravery on. I didn't even know that. Damn. I couldn't even get my kick off. Torgal just wore his ass out. Oh, there's something over here. I am not going the right way. But that's all right. Hold up, I want to get this.
Ready, go? Yeah.
I do know CM Punk is going to be a special guest referee for Ethan Page and Trick Williams.
Natural-born ne'er-do-wells, especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready. Fuck. It's that guard from Bockland.
Oh, he caught me? All right. What's this? Damn. He keep catching me. I want to kill all the goons around first. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. Yo. Damn, I only got 40K off of that. Woo. It's over, boy. Yeah, so I've been had that move. I just didn't use it as much. So I kick a whirlwind. So my new strategy now, I kick a whirlwind, and then I got like this thing where I create like mini fireballs around me that work offensively and defensively. So both of those are used to just lower your meter so you stagger really fast. So now I can create the twisters, run inside them, and not have to worry about getting pummeled so much because the little fireballs will protect me from, it'll like soften the blow from the attacks. While I can just stay on the offense and just wear down his stagger. That's me trying to use big brain energy, but and still evade when I need to.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses.
The cooldown for the tornadoes is crazy though. That's why I got to be careful like when I use it. I'm trying to use it like early on so I can get another chance of getting it again when I need to.
I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Oh, you didn't see this part? Yeah, we got here last night. So we're like just in a like different part of Dalmekia, like a different part of the desert. So yeah, it leads all down there. All right.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
I didn't even think about that. It is like Niagara Falls.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves three
You're
problems
welcome.
that of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
No, give it to me. I'll hold it.
I will. Thank you.
It's mine now.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the store.
Can y'all see that smoke from my diffuser? I don't know if the smoke come through.
But it wouldn't do to leave without
It's like coming this way.
properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we
I
and
got
the
ghosts.
Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in
The
need.
ghosts smell like
For a
lemongrass
small fee, we will move anything that needs moving.
and yang
Be
yang.
that goods to market or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the
Yang
same
yang.
ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Is it a seal? Please be a seal. Hey, it's a seal.
What is
Crimson Compass.
El has friends in high places while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Formed a collar and compass. Okay.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward.
They are
journey.
siblings.
Goose
They're brother and
Lodge
sister.
should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Esta da si, ita, esta se. Trader's Pass. What's this? Ooh, this would be good if I use the thunderstorm special attack, but I don't really use that though.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
See, look, now I got all these new side quests up. So what I'm trying to do, people got stern eyebrows. That is true. All right. So what I'm trying to do is, I don't really care about that move. See, this is the tornado. It's a magic nullifying tornado that slowly hunts down nearby enemies and is snaring them, inflicting multiple hits. I only use it because it like greatly lowers their stagger bar. So between that, this, and this move, which I was telling you about before, where I get the little fireballs around me, all that stacks together to lower down their stuff, and it works defensively too. So if they try to hit me with it, see, I take some it knocks some of the fireballs away, but I take very little damage. It absorbs it. So, let me see. I got that. I maxed this out. I definitely want to max that out. I maxed that out. So my next goal is to max this out. So, and also this, because I can actually block moves with this now. And if I time it right with square, I can actually counterattack like that. Wait, can it? Oh shit, I didn't know about that. Oh, I didn't know they tell you the whole thing over here. Okay. Wait, hold on. What's the mastery over here then? Oh, allows to any icon. I didn't know that. Hold on. Oh, so I can really mix and match it the way I want. That's okay. I still like Firewind. So that means I can put this with a Thunder one if I want it. All right. So I really want to start using the Titan one. This is the Titan moves over here. But I want to use this and I want to use this. But I ain't got enough yet. So I'm just using what I got so far. Who's a good murder dog? You're a good murder dog. All right, let's go do some side quests.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance? That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks...
We'll play for like another half hour and then I'm calling it a night.
Might you be convinced
I got stuff to do in the morning.
formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
I might as well.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly, there is not a moment to lose.
Wait.
Oh boy.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Onward to discovery.
I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Hold on, well, okay, it's like 2 more quests here.
If our new arrival
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
we'd be rich.
I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Bearer of good news? Is that what I say? The pillar's in the way. I can't see.
Simple enough. So you'll do it. Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All 3 of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something. I'll be right back.
Bearer of good news. That's what it says. Okay. All right. I got to get here first before I get to all the other spots. Then we can start running around town. Oh, what's this? Ooh, Sandstone Orchestra Roll. I actually found something good for once.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Porter for hire. Best service at the best price. Others will carry off your fortune. I'll just carry your goods.
Okay, I just wanted to hear what he had to say.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Find a missing sellsword.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Live and let live. That's a pretty big mission right there. All right.
Man, I must leave for the Dominion post.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. They'd Sorrowflam one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
All right, what else? Anything else? Okay. I'm gonna get all the stuff that's in the city. I want to go up this way. I'm mad I can't run faster. I can't get on the chocobo here. And I got the Becky hops. That doesn't make any sense that I can't mad dash around here.
Caravan stops next to the train.
They make you move this slow so they can pad out the game even further.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
Look at the meats.
That's me.
He has the meats.
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Barclay clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
All right.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Let us through! I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now.
Oh.
Thanks for letting me know.
Trying to fix my armrest.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Well, now Clive wants a drink.
Taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
Juicy pears. Slake your thirst without a crystal.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
All right, I don't want to go back to the guy yet until I finish everything. So I just was like one fell swoop on everything, one at a time.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Throw some like boxes around, but I guess not.
That's that then.
There are no crystals.
Oh, we got somebody.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? I got off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Damn. All that though.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
I want you. A ne'er-do-well. I know how to do all the combos really well. Okay.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Oh, no.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks.
Damn, snitch.
Those
I mean,
ones
thank you.
over there.
Thank you very much.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
You talk
told
too
her what you
much.
said.
You never shut
Listen
up.
to your mother if I were you.
All right, let's go take care of that little problem over there. Or do I take care of this problem over here?
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Ancient sword? Hold on. Oh, why this shit so weak compared to my Excalibur? Oh well. I need to go near a base so I can see what the ancient sword hilt looks like what the actual blade looks like. Black blood.
I think we found our thieves.
Hey. The Goblin Prince.
Happy to see me.
Oh, he doesn't have any knockback. Okay. All right, we playing like that. You don't have any knockback. All right. Woo! I don't need your knockback. Got him. Finally. my gosh. Oh no!
It's over.
Get out of here. So that could be way more devastating than it was. Give me 1 second. The kickbots are acting up. All right, we're back. Ooh, a goblin coin.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
He's like, oh.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You almost got wiped out there, buddy.
I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with.
Can hardly hear you over that. All right, we're still not done. Ten Gil. Oh, I can't climb that. Three desert roses. Oh boy.
Not again.
You goblins ain't gonna like this. I just took out your leader. Ain't gonna like that one. There you go. Enemy slain. Okay.
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
Oh, I gotta follow this dude again. That's not the path.
Good girl.
Let's go. Clef. Ain't this where I'm supposed to do my main mission, I guess? Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh! Damn it. I'm trying to get the like smaller grunts. Oh my gosh. All right, what's up? It's still what's up. I did not mean to do that, but that's okay. I don't have the protection anymore.
It's over.
Woo. They made Judgment Day look strong because Priest is beating 4 people at once. Yeah, they needed to. Judgment Day always has its moments like this ups and downs. I'm curious to know where they're going to go after feuding with Priest and Rhea.
Once more, I am in your debt. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes.
They got Rhea and Liv going at it, and no belts being on the line or nothing.
Moss, the chronicler, concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis.
Liv barely defends her title, but nobody bitches about it.
By the gods. He offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars...
He had me do all that just to have me be a captive ear.
And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
I think I'm done. So we managed to get 3 side quests done today and a little bit of the main story.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you
to. Oh, nice. Upheaval. I don't really care about that. Oh, this is 600. It's still not mastered. Oh, nah. I need that mastered. And I still gotta do this. And I still gotta do this. As a matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, I want that back. I'll take all that back. Because I'm not even using it yet. Anything else? I'm going to upgrade this when I get the chance. Might as well. I want to keep stuff I'm going to like actually use. So. Oh, wait, also.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
AEW just need to get rid of 90% of the roster since most of it is just MJF, Adam Page, Saraya, Sasha. It's not even Adam Page. They don't even really use him anymore. But yeah, they absolutely need to trim the fat. Like, really need to trim the fat. Because you got, like, a lot of people don't realize this. These dudes are getting paid 6 figures to work, to wrestle maybe 2 or 3 times a month. Even what's her name was talking recently on some podcast, Jay Cargill, and she was talking about how she only had to wrestle maybe twice a month with when she was with AEW, whereas her being on the roster now, she had to wrestle at least like 5 days out the week, or she's on the road 5 days out the week. So, but yeah, they really need to trim the fat. They getting paid 6 figures just to sit at home and like just bullshit.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon. That's fantastic news.
And most of them ain't worth that.
It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own. How so? Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the 3 pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Especially, I just realized what you said too, where it's like not even with the 6-figure thing, like even guys like Okada and Osprey and even Mercedes, these people are getting paid like 7 figures. Closely, I think I actually no. All 3 of them are getting paid like 8 figures. Because I think Okada's like 15 million, his contract or whatever. And you paying all this money to people, and then you look at like venues like Dynamite and Collision where like 90% of the arena is gone. He got like a 10,000 seat arena where he's only saying like the capacity is 3,000 people, but he can only get like he can barely get that if he does. What was the Collision thing? They said like he needed like he put the capacity for 3,200 people in a 10,000 seat arena, and only like 2,900 showed up. So even on that standard, it's like if they're not putting asses in seats like that, then you don't pay them that top billing. That's a smart move, but you know he's not that smart. So that's why I'm okay with like, yeah, go ahead and abuse the money mark. Oh, wait, hold on. Fill that up. Oh, I definitely need to upgrade this again. But I ain't got enough. I got a new missive, and I need to stop here. Ancient sword. I don't really want that. I wish they had something like a Buster Sword. Like Cloud Sword. But they don't. I'm gonna use this sword for a while. I don't care how comical it is.
He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
WWE should sue AEW because they literally stole the entire promo from Bray Wyatt. Which promo is that? All right. I didn't know they stole a promo. Yo, I gotta admit, I'm not feeling the White Six at all. I know everybody want to be like, oh, you know, Bray's dead and it's so cool that they're honoring him and stuff like that. But it's like, they're not doing anything. They're having a pointless, unnecessary feud with American Made. Why they're attacking them, we don't know. Why they keep attacking them, we don't know. Like, why they're banding together. Like, they're trying to be all super cryptic and stuff, but it's like nothing makes sense. You're just doing it for the sake of doing it.
How may I help you today, Clive?
It's just like when Bray was around. Oh shit, look at those ability points. 1,500. Oh, you said Adam Page. Oh, I just realized I'm a dumb fuck. I just realized you said Adam Page. I'm thinking Adam Cole. That's where I got it confused. Yeah, I take back what I said about that. You said Adam Page, not Adam Cole. Oh, you talking about that? Yeah, because Randy Orton did that when he burned down. Actually, two people did that, right? Randy Orton burned down where Sister Abigail's old home, and I think he burned down the Firefly Funhouse. Or was that Seth Rollins? Somebody burned down the Firefly Funhouse. So WWE did it twice. Oh, look, it's Amber. Talisman of Priming. What's this? I don't really care about that. No risk, no reward. Amber can be traded for Gil. I don't know about that one. I definitely want these ability points though. So if I get 5 more, I can get that.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
How are you doing? Here you go. Seen enough?
Let me carry your goods. I'm out of my sight, wretch.
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on.
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy
train.
pears. Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really want.
I remember I was going back and forth with somebody about like,
You're gonna do an apprenticeship or something.
because they tried to be like, oh, Brian Danielson and Swerve told an amazing story. I'm like, what story was that? Like, they didn't have a story. They had an excuse to have a match. Like, when that match happened, it was just like, okay, Brian won the Owen Cup. Her winning the Owen Cup, he gets a free title shot against the champion who was Swerve at the time. That's it. That's an excuse to have a match. That's not storytelling. But AEW fans think the storytelling has to be like 3 years, like the Bloodline. It's like, no, it doesn't. It just had to be a strong narrative to carry to the culmination of the match.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goose, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Okay.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
That's a huge bitch!
They keep pointing out how big he is, but he's just like a big oaf. Or a huge bitch, either way.
I see.
Reception chamber.
You're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations.
Hey, thank you for the check-in. Much apprecited.
Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties.
It's going well. Thank you for asking.
Discharge them. Come what may.
Sitting here playing Final Fantasy 16, relaxing, talking some wrestling. How's it going with you? How's everything going? That's supposed to be a flashback.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, she answered the question?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding.
So he's a bastard.
Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
That's crazy.
Of course not. I merely whispered.
Yeah, I plan to go to the gym tomorrow or later today now. It's already past midnight here.
Plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Oh, man. She gotta go. Every time I see her, I'm like, yo, she gotta die. We gotta take her out. This lady been ruining everybody's lives for how many years in this game so far? 18 years? 18 years. 18 years.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix.
She worse than
It's a matter
Benedict.
for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it.
Because she out here playing everybody.
Done. What strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Is that her?
Let us take to the
Oh.
skies together and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
No.
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness.
Grab his dick and twist
Follow him
it.
unto the very end.
This is my decree. For their crimes against the
Oh, that
Queen,
was funny.
the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Are we there? Oh, we're there. I'm about to wrap this up though. But hold on, I didn't figure out where I can't go to anything else. Oh, so we just jumping right in. All right. Good thing I went back and like did some things at the home base before coming here.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
When they're afraid, they turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
I want to say where's Goats, but I forgot we left him. We just needed him to get across the border. But now that we're across the border, we don't need him anymore. Plus, he'll be a huge liability. We don't want him getting killed.
What is it, boy?
What happened? That wasn't a distraction we caused, right? Yo, it's that little girl again. How'd she get here?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal.
Oh, bitch! Bitch, I'm back, bitch!
Welcome back.
This way.
Oh, man. So how come I can't climb rooftops and all that stuff when I'm controlling them? Oh, we gotta run all this? Fire in the sky. It gonna go twice as high.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Boots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
How do I get down from here? Oh. Dirt.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. The citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
Okay. Make sure I ain't forgetting no treasure chest or anything.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
Oh, Goats is with us. Wherever he might be.
He's all right.
All right. We can't go that way, can we? There's nothing over here. All right. Oh, all right. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, there we go. See, I don't know why fire wasn't first, but whatever. Is there anywhere else we can go? Oh, we can't go that way. All right, let's go. Anything over here? No. That's some more goons.
Quickly! Cut them down!
Wait, this way. I killed him. That's crazy. Oh, there you are. Wait, get him. There you go. Oh. I didn't know he was still alive. New enemies. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This ain't what I meant to do, but wait a minute. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now things are cooking. Got him. Got him. Got him.
A civil war.
Cut him all up. All right, let's see. This is the next section. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why the game's glitching out like that, but thank you. What the hell is that? Mega crab. Sheesh. Oh, those are people.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
Oh.
Ah, no goods left.
It's like Batman.
Where in Grieger's name did you come from?
Nice. I don't want none of y'all. Oh! That's right. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Oh shit. Oh my god. Shit. Let's spin it up. Woo! Woo! Bye-bye. All right. Where else we gotta go? I know we gotta go over there, but hold on. Is there anything else? Okay. I'm just trying to get to the next section, then I'm a matter of fact, hold on. Before I forget. Oh, they won't let me. That doesn't make any sense. I could travel to back to other places, but I can't save. Whatever. First chance I get to save, that's what I'm gonna take. Oh, I can save here. I never see that. Oh, a high potion. Nice.
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Goods may not make it. We're so far away. Wait, hold on. Before we go in there. All right. Oh God. I don't want you, bruh. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't want you. I'm trying to get rid of the other goons first. Shit. All right, now let's go. Oh my God. Woo! Nice. All right. Well, we got 2 Imperial Lynx. I don't think I ever got Imperial Link, let alone 2 of them. All right. Let's see. Wait, didn't I just, where are we going? I'm going the wrong way. Thank you for showing me the way, boy. I knew something looked weird. All right, cool. Full health again. I just want like 1 boss battle and then I can like really get out of here. I was not trying to do that, but that's okay. That actually worked in my favor that time. Wait, where'd the other guy go? Oh, look at all that experience I got. Oh, never mind. I need 1,000 more. Never mind. Favor of Earth. Okay. Nice. This might be a boss battle. Yup. You gotta push the door like this. This might be a boss battle. Oh no. It's definitely a boss battle. That means we halfway there. Look at this big ass field. It's definitely a boss battle.
Can you see him anywhere?
That's not Bahamut, is it?
Must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Okay, it's not Bahamut. White dragon. Oh. 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 Oh my gosh. Let me cook, my guy. You doing too much. Oh my gosh. Damn. Fuck. Damn it, I messed up, but I did get my health back, so it's all good. Let's go hyperdrive. I don't know what that move means. Oh my gosh. Fuck this. Fucker won't let me close. Finally. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I can't hit this fool. There. Oh my God. Woo! I'll do this. There we go. Show your ass down. He is like taking all of my hits. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. Oh my gosh. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was crazy. Woo! Ha! They got like one more ha off. White worm bone. Oh, I got one of these. Oh, 3. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goats, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
The hell is it doing up there?
After this, I'm definitely cutting it off. I just wanted to get one boss battle out the way. Damn.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yot, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Uh-oh. Oh, he's trying to destroy the Mother Crystal. But then they got him. What's tethered to it like that? Damn. So is it destroyed? Oh, no. He just made it harder for us. Hard.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back.
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
He said, but he might come back.
You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
Just let me get me stuff out.
Is this the end of the game? Diamond sword.
Right on, here you go.
Yeah, 'cause I don't care about that. I think I got a silken sash before. I don't know if I have diamond armless.
Out else you need? Out else I can do for you?
See, this got the rim bone, white worm bone. Oh, there's no point in this, but I'm going to get it just to get it.
I did it.
But what I have already equipped is already stronger than this.
That's 10 times better than it was before. I'll need more materials for that.
Wait, what don't I have for this? Oh. Oh, I guess I gotta buy it first. Sure, I guess.
Finished! I think.
I think you're finished too.
That's 10 times better than it was before. I hope you like it. I did it.
Yeah, I'm better off what I got. Progress will be lost upon leaving the area. Fuck. Well, I don't want that to happen. Because then I probably have to do all this again, and I don't want to do that. What's my points? Oh, I'm still like less than 800. All right. We'll do the rest tomorrow. 68%. All that only went up 1%. It is what it is. Dire. All right. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you for doing your lurks, your check-ins, whatever you could do to contribute to the stream. I'm gratefully appreciative of. We are going to continue Final Fantasy 16 and any stuff pertaining to Diddy and the lawsuit and the trial and all that stuff that's coming. We'll cover all that stuff as well. After Final Fantasy 16, we're doing Hogwarts Legacy, TMNT Shredder's Revenge, and Simpsons Hit and Run. And then I'm going back to my old format for a while and play like a bunch of retro games. Maybe even some wrestling games. I really want to start playing wrestling games. Like, I'm a big wrestling fan. I barely play wrestling games on this goddamn stream. So I need to fix that. Let's see. What else we got to do? Tomorrow teaching this weekend. And any other news that comes up, I'll be also covering that and reacting to memes and stuff. So until then, stay safe, cherish your loved ones, all that good stuff. And I will see you all later today, where we'll be doing this more of this for Final Fantasy 16 and get past the rest of this section that we're in. Okay? Yeah, take care now. Bye-bye then.